For much more on the K Club, now joining us is Paul Heery. Paul, welcome to Golf Talk Canada.
Thank you so much. Great to be with you.
Great to be with you too, my friend. So in your mind, what makes the K Club such a great destination for people to come to?
I guess we have a lot to offer. You know, a lot of people know the K Club for our golf, and yes, we are famous for our golf after hosting the Ryder Cup in 2006 and the Irish Open in 16, and now this week we have the Irish Open back again. However, we have a lot more to offer on the estate, and whether that's fishing, archery, clay pigeon shooting, falconry. We have a wonderful leisure activities out there, and that's what a lot of people may not know us for. And no, we enjoy sharing that because we have everything for people to have and have some fun on the estate.
And the K Club is the only 36-hole Arnold Palmer designed destination in Europe. Just saying those out loud, you know how special it is. But when you're there, you're at the K Club. What makes that so special to be involved with Arnold Palmer?
Oh, look, that's a legacy piece, isn't it? You know, he's synonymous, and it's actually his birthday is this Sunday, would you believe? So, and we have the last day of the Irish Open is going to be on Sunday, so we could have a nice story there, and we're excited about that. But yeah, to have two 18-hole courses, it's wonderful, and it gives a lots of variety and choice. And the two courses are different. You know, we have the Palmer North, which is synonymous for hosting the Ryder Cup, and it's a true parkland course, and then we have the South course, which is designed on an inland links, so you get a totally different contrast on both courses. No, we're proud to have both.
There you go. Now, you mentioned the Horizon Irish Open going on. Which golf course is that being played at?
That's been played on Palmer North.
Okay. And then are you using Palmer South at all for, driving range, any sort of hospitality, that sort of thing, or is it not being used at all?
No, everything is facilitated here on North. There's plenty of space, plenty of room, and we have our members. Both our members are able to play on South, so that's fully open and available to play at the moment.
Oh, that's really cool. Now, obviously, this is a huge event on the DP World Tour calendar. What's it like on your end hosting an event of this magnitude? What comes into it in terms of preparation?
Oh, well, it has been in play for a year and a half to 2 years. And it's lovely to see the journey of the planning meetings that go into these events. And when you start the journey and then to see it today, we had the Pro-Am today, so it's just finishing as we speak here. And we're having a little mini heat wave in Ireland at present. So it's 24, 25 degrees here. So everything is going in our favor, and it's looking like the weekend is going to be wonderful weather. So we certainly didn't foresee that we were going to have weather in September like this. So it's pretty special at the moment to see it evolve, to see the magnitude, to see the players here. You know, Rory teed off this morning at 8 o'clock, and we've Shane Lowry and Padraig Harrington and Luke Donald, who's the captain of the Ryder Cup. We have a wonderful field out there, and they're all on the range as we speak and doing their practice. And no, it's a little bit surreal, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, totally. I can see it in the excitement in your face just to have the top players in the world there getting a chance to play the K Club. Now, Rory McIlroy won the Irish Open back in 2016. I know you weren't at the K Club personally yourself working there, but what do you remember just watching Rory back in 2016? How special, especially that fairway medal, was on that closing hole?
It's I don't know, it's his composure, isn't it? The way his confidence, he just stands up with confidence. And I still remember his turn. You can remember his follow through and his turn, and standing staring it down, and then the crowd roars in at it. That's what I have in my head. And we have a plaque on the 18 fairway, so it's still there. And every time I go out and play, I still don't take on that shot because I know I'm going to lose my ball.
Yeah, well, here in Canada, Rory McIlroy is now an unofficial Canadian because he's won the RBC Canadian Open twice, and he's loved his experiences here. So we're all big Rory fans, and we're rooting for him this week at the Irish Open. Now, getting back to the K Club, you mentioned this a little earlier. It's not just golf. There's great accommodations, 5-star resort as well. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we've 130 bedrooms, and we have wonderful rooms, and the house itself, the house, the Stratton house that is it goes back to 1832, so it has wonderful history. It was owned by the Barton family. They were a French wine family that came from Bordeaux in France over, and this was their country estate, and then they returned back to Bordeaux. And to this day, we go back to Bordeaux, and we get our house wine from the Barton family. So there's a great history in the house, and it goes back a long time. And as I said, 1832. And now it has evolved, and we have a hotel that has got bigger and bigger, and it runs along the Liffey and overlooks the Liffey. So it's beautiful. Yeah, 130 bedrooms. So it's a fine property, and it has a lot to offer.
It certainly does have a lot to offer. Now, before we sign off, some fine dining too. You mentioned this a little earlier. Some other activities that some can do, not just golf.
Yeah, and we have a great food and beverage also. Just to mention, we have 3 distinctive different restaurants with different concepts on the property. We have our Barton restaurant, which is in the hotel itself, so it's our signature restaurant, and that's where you feel good about yourself and you dress up and you go for a beautiful experience. And then we have the Palmer Clubhouse, which is kind of an all-day restaurant with steak and seafood. And then over on the south side, we opened a new restaurant last year called South, and that's completely different, complete contrast to what you would expect at the K Club. We have a DJ in it on a Saturday night. We have burgers and pizzas, and it's wonderful. And that's for the families, because we want to be able to be accessible, and to make sure that when our families come, that they feel comfortable. And I have young kids as well, and I think when you have children, you need that restaurant that the parents feel comfortable in. So we have that on the estate as well.
Well, the K Club has so much to offer. Can't wait to make my way there at some point very soon. Paul, thanks so much for your time today. Enjoy this week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Great. Thanks, Adam. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.